We know that the theme of the conference is meditation. We understand the solution is meditation. There's a need. All our esteemed guests in the morning already spoke about the need for it now more than ever. Everyone says this is necessary and needed. But how many people think meditation is something that young kids can do? I don't see 100%. I'll start by sharing something that came as a shocker to me. I myself have been a practitioner of meditation since when I turned 17 years of age, I was introduced to the concept of meditation. But since we are here, all three of us, all of these wonderful team members that we are going to be presenting, we have been working in the field of education, some for more than 20 years together. Combined, put together, I think we have more than 40 years of experience to take meditation in the educational realm. Some of the alarming things that we've recently found out and why this becomes more relevant. There's a government school not very far from here in New Delhi, and we met with the principal. We wanted to tell them about the project. And of course, immediately he said, yes. This is what he shared with me. So this is a lower income background group, almost like a Kendra Vidyalaya. So not very rich parents, lower income background group. The young girl, and he knows quite a few cases like this. And because he's his principal, he's very much aware that there are young girls, particularly one particular case, where this young girl, 13 years of age, is maintaining a relation with a very elderly man. Now immediately we'll feel shocked, correct? This is alarming. 13-year-old young girl. And he explains that both the mother and father are working. And they are unable to give time to the child. They are working so that they can earn and give a better livelihood to their daughter. But their daughter's emotional needs are not complete. And so in seeking, without the right information and guidance, it is not for right and wrong for us to judge where we are sitting, but to really understand why is this situation getting created in the first place. I'll tell you another story. Science says today we are consuming more than 60 to 70 MB of data every single minute. We are consuming 60 to 70 newspapers worth of information in a single day. This is as much information we are getting. From where? Can you tell me from where? Social media. Yes, the mobile, which is accessible to everyone because now it has become a necessity, and that equipped with social media. When we hear these stats, of course we say, yes, it is the need, but where does it really start? We say all parents are working to send their kids to school. So everyone is working hard. All parents are thinking, how do I send my kid to the best school? In the school, the child is spending more than 6 hours a day. Who are the first people that the child interacts with apart from the parents as they're growing up? Their teachers. Of course, friends. But first, till the age of 13, it's teachers. So from 0 to 5 years of age, a child learns everything from their parent. And that becomes their subconscious programming. जो भी उनके मन में चल रहा होता है, जो भी उनकी विचारधारणा है, whatever belief system that they have is all coming already absorbed by the child by their 5 years of age. Now, when we send the child to school, till the age from 5 to 13, for the child, apart from the parents, now we've introduced a completely new set of people who you don't personally know, by the way. The teachers and the environment, which is now influencing your child all the time. This is, I'm saying, apart from the 60 to 70 newspapers worth of information the child is anyway consuming. We know that meditation is the answer. But see, in a practical sense, from 0 to 5, the parent is the role model. So the parent is impacting the children. Now, from 5 to 13, the teachers are. Now, from 13 to 17, till the child is in 12th grade of school, his friends, his peer group become his influence. This peer group again is influenced by his subconscious programming by his parents as a child and the teachers who influenced him as role model. Now, by the time this child is 18 years of age, he already knows who he is or who he thinks he is. So all his habits, likes, dislikes, everything has already been pre-established. Now he's pushed into the world to say, go now make a living, earn a living for yourself. And this is how we've heard since time immemorial that children are the future citizens of the world. But this is truly how a child till he becomes 18. Even our constitution says you are 18. That means you have now the legal right to appoint someone of your country. That is what it is. That is how the system is defined. And so, while we know meditation is the answer, we also know that simply just putting meditation to children is not enough. We must create an ecosystem of meditation friends. And from that particular context, what I would like to present to you is what PMC is doing as Jagrat Yuva project. This is a 12-week social emotional curriculum wherein we teach first the teachers how they can improve themselves, because teachers also have an inner child within them. Do you agree? Yes? Every teacher has a child within them. So touch the child of the teacher within them. Empower them. Give the child within them the power to decide what is right for them. And they will choose meditation. And these educators then become teachers of the Jagrat Yuva curriculum. I'd like the team to quickly play the video for Jagrat Yuva, please.
India is home to over 265 million school-going children, the largest youth population in the world. These children are the foundation of our future. But that future is facing a growing challenge. Across the world, 1 in 7 adolescents experience emotional distress. In India, the 14 to 28 age group records the highest suicide risk. Classrooms are seeing rising stress, distraction, and disengagement. And yet, fewer than 15% of schools offer structured social emotional learning programs. Our education system teaches information at scale, but neglects the most essential life skills: attention, emotional self-regulation, stress management, and reflective decision-making. These are not optional skills anymore. They are the foundation for learning, resilience, and responsible citizenship. To address this gap, PMC Society has launched the Jagrat Yuva Initiative, a 12-week classroom integrated program that combines social emotional learning and mindfulness practices to strengthen students, teachers, and the entire school environment. Students participate in weekly SEL sessions along with daily mindfulness practice. Teachers receive structured training. Parents are engaged, so learning continues at home. In 2025, the program reached around 1,300 students across 16 schools in 13 cities and 5 states. We measured the results rigorously using 8 validated psychometric tools across 128 students before and after the program. Student well-being improved by nearly 12%. Depression indicators fell by over 16%. Mindfulness scores rose meaningfully. At one school, depression scores dropped by nearly half in a single 12-week cycle. Our vision is to reach 10 million students across 10 states by 2030. Because when we equip children with awareness, emotional balance, and inner strength, every classroom can become a space of calm, courage, and clarity. This is not just a program. It is the movement for India's youth well-being. Let us all come together to build a generation of Jagrat Yuvas.
Today on this platform of Global Conference of Meditation Leaders, yesterday we heard a wonderful talk by Vinod Paul sir, where he mentioned there is a need for a systemic fix. And while all of us are going to be presenting to you, what is needed is also for us to give validated research. So while we have outreach of almost 100,000 students where we've actually taught them meditation, through this program, through quantitative research and qualitative research, we are now able to prove that meditation truly enables a child to improve his thought power, his emotional well-being, his right goals for his life, for him to choose what is truly his purpose in his life, and how truly he can be a global citizen and a contributing community member of this country. So I would invite all of y'all, whether you're an educator, a practitioner of meditation, or someone who wants to be a benefactor for this project, please consider that research is a very integral aspect now for us to take this at scale. India has a 265 million population. We have to reach all of them, and together we will be able to do it. Thank you very much.
For more details, write to us at excellence@buddhaceo.org.